Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this webinar. My name is Vijay. So this webinar is primarily intended to help you understand what is CSM certification and what are the advantages and all. Before jumping to the content, we want to give a quick introduction about Cognixia. We are a training provider, digital talent transformation company in terms of providing the training in different technological and project management courses. We have around 150,000 plus people trained worldwide in different technologies, different project management frameworks, and there are 7,000 plus instructors worldwide who have been experienced in the industry practices, and then they are delivering their experience into the trainings. And we have presence in about 55 countries, right? What do we offer? So we have B2B trainings and also the hiring and training, providing training and deploy people, and provide online trainings, also classroom trainings, and also managed training services. So we have a great platform to learn the things in terms of technology, project management, and other areas. So we have a wide offerings, and we conduct trainings for public workshops. Like if you are interested to join our public workshops, you can join, or you can join the classroom. Because of the COVID, we are not doing physical classroom workshops now, but in future they may be resumed. So you can attend classroom training also. Or there is automated self-paced online learning. You will have some content created in terms of videos and PDF files. Then you can go through that also. And also private workshop, we conduct private workshops. If your organization needs any training related to any particular technology or framework or methodologies, then probably we can have the training delivered. So why Cognixia? So client tailored content. So that means when we give the training, in addition to the learning objectives defined for the course, we also understand what is the client looking exactly. And based on that, we will create some case studies and also activities or exercises so that the employees will have an understanding on the contents clearly, right? Similarly, in the public workshops also, we will try to have a hands-on experience. For example, I just finished a certified product owner training, and throughout the 2 days, yesterday and today, so we were developing a product. So every team we divide the groups into smaller breakout rooms in Zoom, and then we give them a product idea. So on that product idea, they will create product vision, roadmap, user stories, release planning, all these things. So it's a practical hands-on experience, right? And we have people as trainers from the industry practitioner. They just not people having only the theoretical knowledge. So they also have a lot of 20-25 years of experience in the industry. They have delivered projects and products on their own, and they have seen a lot of challenges and real-time scenarios. So they bring that experience in terms of case studies and examples or any other things that will help you understand the concepts, right? And for every program, we will provide a dedicated program manager, so who will make sure that seamless registration and the training attendance, and also any post-training workshop you need, you can get from that. He or she will be the single point of contact for any program, right? And we have state-of-the-art cloud labs. That means, for example, if you're attending a technology training, let's say Azure or AWS or something else, then for practice, we will provide access to the cloud labs so that you can have a practical experience, and also performance reviews and evaluations. So throughout the learning, there will be time to time topic wise or a particular 3 to 4 topics we club together and give some mock test kind of thing. So that will help you to understand to what extent you were able to grasp the knowledge. So these are all the differentiators why Cognixia, and these are some of the Fortune 500 and other companies where we have delivered a lot of trainings to their employees. So these are the center of excellence of Cognixia. We have great experience and wealth of knowledge in machine learning and artificial intelligence and microservices, robotic and Internet of Things, IoT, big data analytics and DevOps, cloud. cybersecurity, professional development that includes a lot of certification and non-certification courses, right? These are the offerings. So we are talking about primarily certified Scrum Master in this 1 hour of time. So my name is Vijay. I am a certified Scrum trainer. So there are 14 people in India who are certified Scrum trainer. So basically this CSM certification is provided by an organization called Scrum Alliance, which is a US based company. So this is the oldest organization who provides agile and Scrum related certifications. So there are many certifications, like for product owners, different set of certifications, Scrum Master, different set of certifications, and for developers, different set of certifications, and organizational leadership like CIO, CTO, CXOs, they will have different certifications. So primarily this certification we are talking about here is the certified Scrum Master, right? So a Scrum team means it's a combination of three accountabilities. There will be a Scrum Master, and there will be a product owner, and there will be a cross-functional group of programmers, testers, which is called as developers. So together, the Scrum team creates value to the customer by building adaptive solutions for complex problems. It could be a website or a mobile application or something else. So the Scrum team, so these three accountabilities will take different parts, like product owner will make different decisions related to the product, prioritization, features. Developers will be taking decisions related to the technology, architecture and all. Scrum Master will be helping the Scrum team in terms of using right Scrum practices, all these things, right? So all these three will work collaboratively and help creating the value to the customer by continuously involving the customer throughout the journey. So Scrum is an iterative and incremental process framework. So what happens is you will take something called a sprint. So not more than 1 month. So within that 1 month, you will identify a small goal. In order to achieve that goal, the product owner and the developer sit together and they will identify what items can be done, and those items will be implemented in the sprint, and they will go to the sprint review by involving the customers. Though by the end of the sprint, there will be two events called as sprint review, retrospective. So they take the increment whatever is built in the sprint to the stakeholders. So they actually demonstrate a working software to that. So by looking at that increment, the stakeholders will get a fair idea on how the product is coming along, and is there anything missing, or is there anything that can be improved. They will give the feedback. That feedback is again collected, and the product owner will prioritize that into the next upcoming sprints, maybe immediate sprint or after 2 to 3 sprints. So that is how a complex adaptive problem can be addressed using this kind of iterative and incremental solutions. So the Scrum was initially used for software development, but later, based on implementation, it is spread across multiple wide area of industries like information technology, automobile, and infrastructure, manufacturing, and many other also, right? So in the course, CSM course, primarily what we cover is fundamentals of Agile, what is Agile and Agile manifesto, and process controls that include defined process and empirical process, Scrum fundamentals, which includes Scrum values and accountabilities, and Scrum artifacts, Scrum events, and other related in a practical oriented. So the class itself, the CSM class itself, will be run using Scrum framework. So we divide the total 2 days of training into 4 half days, and each half day is a sprint, and we create a backlog. From that backlog, we will pull topics into the sprint. So the participants will get a kind of understanding on how the Scrum framework actually works in a project. So by using that in the training itself. So it's going to be a training practical based learning, right? So this Scrum Master role is more of a people and leadership role. So it's not about a management role. It's all about enabling people role. So this Scrum Master may be for the people who want to help others in terms of growing them and showing the servant leadership, and also people who want to be helping others in terms of developing themselves and also developing products collaboratively. And that is the kind of people who are suitable for the Scrum Master role. And primarily prerequisites are, you don't need to anything prerequisite, but you should be knowing in and out of Scrum framework, because in this role what you are going to do is you help the product owner and the developers and also the organization in terms of Scrum implementation. That means what is the right way to implement the Scrum, what are the good practices that will help the improving the effectiveness of the Scrum, what are the bad practices that will kill the effectiveness. So you should be able to guide these people while the Scrum project is going on. So we need to have a lot of in-depth understanding of Scrum knowledge and also experience, and a little bit of soft skills, communication, conflict resolution skills, facilitation, coaching, and training skills. These are all the required characteristics for playing the Scrum Master role, right? So if you are a project manager, so some things like a great project manager can become a great Scrum Master. So that's a myth, right? Or only business analyst or test leads can only become. It's not like that. Anyone can become Scrum Master provided they understand the accountabilities of Scrum Master and they have a wide understanding of the Scrum framework as well as agile mindset, so they can help. Okay. And they don't need domain knowledge and technology experience. That's not required, because for taking care of the technology related decisions, the developers are there. For taking care of the product related decisions, the product owner is there. So your involvement is basically you are improving the ability to improve in the whole Scrum team, product owner, developers, and in the organization. And also you are a servant leader and you will be facilitating the required events, Scrum events, and also you will be helping in resolving the conflicts, and also you will help them in resolving the organizational or global impediments which are slowing down the developers. So that's a kind of role, right? And how do you think the CSM will help you in your career? So basically this certification will help you to start your journey as a Scrum Master. That means if you complete the CSM training, so you can start your journey as a Scrum Master. So once you complete maybe a couple of projects like 1.5 years, 2 years, then you get to know what are all the common challenges for Scrum implementation at the team level, organization level, and all. And you get to know practical hands-on experience in these skills like facilitation, coaching, training, mentoring, all these things. So you can plan to become an agile coach over a period of time. So my experience, I started my Scrum Master journey in about 2009. So in 2018, I became a CST, Certified Scrum Trainer. So that is the highest level certification in the Scrum Alliance. So you need to span across maybe 3.5 to 5 years to go to the maybe intermediate level. There are different certifications in Scrum Alliance and other organizations also. So you need to get some experience and then go to the next level. In that level, you will understand some advanced topics. Again, work as a Scrum Master. So slowly, if you want to become an agile trainer, agile coach, anywhere between 5 to 6 years it will take. So the Scrum Master is a stepping stone to start your agile coach or agile trainer career. And believe me, a lot of industries are looking for Scrum Masters to help them in their agile transformation. So every month as a CST, I run about 11 trainings. Each training is 2 days. Out of 11, at least 7 or 8 are CSM certifications. And each training, 30 people. So me as one trainer, I'm doing. So there are other 13 trainers in India, right? So all of them will do. So that means it is a so demanding certification in the not only in the information technology or software industry. There's a wide acceptance of this certification and this role in different organizations and industries also. Okay, good. Who can do this CSM certification? So if you are a developer or tester, or anyone who is into product development, people or agile coaches or team leads, project leads. So whatever is the current role you are playing, if you want to become a Scrum Master, the first thing you have to do is attend the CSM course for 2 days, then understand the insights of the Scrum Master role and responsibilities. And then slowly in your organization, you can ask your management or your boss, I just did certification. I want to convert myself into Scrum Master going forward. So can I get an opportunity to become a Scrum Master? That is a starting point. And then slowly you can do the next set of actions. So there's no prerequisite other than knowing the Scrum knowledge and understanding and agile mindset, agile values and principles. Anyone can become Scrum Master. There's no big deal. Okay. And these are the other things startup owners or entrepreneurs and agile team members, project managers, program managers. One thing you need to remember is, if a project manager has become a Scrum Master, he's no longer a project manager. He's not a person who manages the people. Once you become Scrum Master, you are a people enabler. You are making the team self-managing, self-organizing, right? By creating awareness. So that's the fundamental difference. So you need to understand the old role you are playing may not be exactly suitable for the Scrum Master. So when you become a Scrum Master, you should understand what are the exact differences between the old role, and you need to unlearn and relearn. That's a fundamental important point, and when you start the Scrum Master career, right? So these are all people who can become certification. So if you're one of them, whatever I have shown in the last 3 pages, you can definitely do Scrum Master certification and also become a Scrum Master. Now, how to get this certification? As I said, it is going to be a 2 days activity based training. So Cognixia will display all my trainings also. So you can find the calendar from their website. Whatever date is suitable to you, you can contact one of the people at Cognixia, and then you can book your slot. And there is a 2 days training. After the 2 days training, there will be an evaluation assessment. The test will contain 50 multiple choice questions and 60 minutes. So 50 questions, 60 minutes. You need to answer 37 questions out of 50 correctly, so that you will get certification. So after the examination is done, you can immediately download the certification, and by digitally signing the license agreement. Validity is for 2 years. If you do the next level certification, as I said, there is a ladder of certifications, right? CSM is the basic, and then advanced CSM, and then CSPSM. So either by doing the next level certification, automatically the CSM will be renewed, or if you pay $100 and 20 Scrum education units, for the next set of 2 years, it will be renewed. So it is up to you. So this is the certification process. So how to find the good trainer? So as I said, there are many trainers, and every trainer is a great trainer, no doubt about that. But the fundamental difference is the way of the teaching, right? For example, I'm a certified training from the back of the room. That means adult learning is entirely different than kids learning, right? So my approach of teaching is going through some brain-based learning, right? So that means I don't use any PowerPoint presentation, basically zero PowerPoint in my trainings. So I use my iPad to draw the things and explaining, and I send people to breakout rooms, and then they discuss, brainstorm, demonstrate, and they come back, they share their learnings. It's called a training from the back of the room. So you need to understand the trainer's Scrum experience and knowledge. So if somebody coming with only Scrum knowledge and understanding, but there is no experience, so they can't bring the real-time challenges or real-time case studies to that. So these are some pointers to you to identify who's a good trainer for you, and then accordingly you can go through that. And my personal recommendation is, at least I do this. Whenever I want to opt for a training, I would like to talk to the trainer before joining. So spend 5 minutes time, ask for time. So I want to do this. These are my questions. Or is this suitable for me or not? Or after this training, what kind of post-training support you will give? So that kind of connection is important with the trainer. In Cognixia, we allow that. Any trainer you want to attend, we can definitely have a kind of rapport, and it's going to be a long-term association, right? Awesome. So okay, everyone, thank you so very much, and have a good evening, good night, and good day, depending upon where you have joined this webinar from. Thank you so very much.